Camera! The hell's wrong with you? Wake up! Something. I don't know. I believe in you. You got this.
Good evening.
Hiya!
Dude, I don't know what we're gonna talk about today.
I was hoping you had a topic of mine.
Okay.
Glasses gang tonight.
Okay, you want me to come up with a random topic?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what's the deal with Ash Ketchum, bro?
Oh, dude. I don't watch Pokemon anymore, so I'm a little bit out of the loop.
Same.
I did a stream, stayed up all night, then I uploaded a video. Go on Twitter, as I per usually do before I go to bed. And as I'm going through Twitter, I see trending in the United States. #1, he did it. And I'm like, he did what? Who's he? I need to know. So I click, and it's like Ash Ketchum won the world championship. I was like, what the fudge? Wait, the guy that always loses? What the hell? Apparently, he won the Alola championship before
I
that.
I guess that.
But like, in my opinion, that doesn't really count because it was a new region or whatever. But this is like the legit.
Official.
Yeah, this is more official. So I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I remember quitting Pokemon as a kid, like watching it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, bro, he never wins. Like he goes on a whole journey, he gets to the end, and then he loses, and they do this to just reset the journey every single time. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm done.
Dude,
but he won this time.
This is the tweet that I read. It was something like, it was so stupidly funny how it was phrased. It was like, finally, 25 years later, 10-year-old Ash Ketchum.
Oh yeah, honestly.
I was like, oh yeah, he is still 10. Dude, he's like immortal, man. Never ages.
You know what confuses me is, at first I was like, oh, they're resetting the journey, so like I guess that's why he's perpetually 10.
Yeah.
But how the hell does the concept of time work? Because when he won the world championship, I guess all his buddies from every previous series showed up, which means canonically speaking,
nobody ages.
Yeah, so how does that work? You know what I mean?
I'm a theorist.
Dude, it's impossible to try to figure out how it works in Pokemon. Okay, I've given up on that bridge years ago. Because like every 3 or 4 years, I'm like making a joke, and it's gotten to the point where like, yo, Ash is still 10. I say that like every 3 or 4 years as a joke, but it's gotten to the point where I'm just like, dude, it's not gonna change. Whatever.
It's been 25 years and he's still 10. Yeah.
Wait, are we on the podcast? Like it's started?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Real quick, by the way, if you're watching the podcast, I just want to let you know that we're going to Japan. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to Japan.
Who's we?
I mean, if Island's going, and then you can come too if you want, Feng.
I am.
Just invite us a third wheel. Like,
I am.
Like, you can come if you want. It's all right.
No, I'm not gonna say you're coming.
I love how this all started because Yuji just decided for himself that we're going to Japan.
Dude, I don't know what.
We got the sponsor. It's done. Es finito. Es terminado. We're good. We're set to go.
I don't understand. Did you know that? I mean, that's all great. If we go, that would be fun. But I was told by my girlfriend that unfortunately, Akihabara is dead.
Right now?
Well, all the places are bankrupt.
Oh.
So
I mean, it seems pretty rowdy right now. Still.
I don't know exactly what it looks like because obviously I haven't been there. But from what I was told, there's a gigantic mall, like a shopping center. It's huge. It's like if you think of Best Buy times like 10,000, it's like size of that. That whole building supposedly went bankrupt and it closed down. And I was like, yeah, because I remember going to that store and it was like 7 or 8 levels. A huge mall. Apparently they went bankrupt. So I'm like, oh, that sucks. But I mean, we can go to Japan and do other things. But seems like Akihabara is kind of like dead.
That sucks, bro.
But Akihabara is like the heaven for anime fans.
Yeah, for real. I was
by the time we go, maybe they'll come back. I don't know.
You guys want to go to Akiba for the anime merch. I want to go for the maid cafe. Are you kidding me?
Make a what?
A maid cafe?
The maid cafe?
Yeah. I want to have a pretty maid write their name on like a omelet rice, like omu rice. Are you kidding?
Do they have butler?
Oh, is that what they
cafes?
do?
They have butler cafes, but yeah, that's what they do. So they have
Oh.
on the omu rice. Usually
Huh?
they can write whatever you want with
Oh.
ketchup onto the omelet,
Oh,
and then they serve it to you.
that's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I've seen so many animes about that, but like
Mm.
I always envisioned, unlike the anime, because it's real life, it's completely like not accurate. I don't know how skilled they
Oh.
are. I don't know how skilled they are. But there, you know how there's a couple animes where it makes a joke out of that, and like it's supposed to be a heart, but it's just like flat red.
Splatters. Yeah.
I that would be interesting. I'd go, but shit,
Gordon Ramsay would not be very pleased.
Mm.
aesthetics is.
Yeah.
It's about the aesthetics, the visuals.
Do they actually just
Exactly.
write whatever you want on there?
Well, I think it depends on different places, but usually that's part of the service.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'd be going there like, does this taste good though?
I would want to work there. I think it would be fun.
You want to
And
work there?
Yeah, it would be entertaining. I mean, granted, there are a lot of creeps, but it's like, it's okay. I'm probably taller than
Like-
all of them.
That's like everywhere, you know?
If I go,
I feel like being in a butler cafe would be pretty lit, actually. Thinking about it. That'd be pretty dope. I'd vibe with that. I like being a barista. It can't be that different, you know?
Well,
a butler
when it
comes out
comes
with
to-
the ketchup bottle.
see, the part about this is that it's not just about serving people, it's about the fan service.
Mm.
That's where things get,
Mm.
you know, interesting. Like,
So like no buttoned up shirt, just like full open.
well, I don't know about that. There's actually cafes for, you know, like fit ripped men to just like serve you
Oh.
dumplings or something. But I do know I
That'd be
have a friend
hella funny in a
who,
vlog.
I had a friend who actually went to a butler cafe, and then the first thing they did when she walked in through the door was like kiss her on the back of her hand, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like they're trained for this.
Were they hot?
Yeah. I
Hmm.
mean, come on, that's their job. So,
That's a W.
but yeah, it's very interesting.
Unfortunately, I did not have the experience of going to one yet, but I did see like their signs and banners. Obviously, I was with my
Oh.
girlfriend at the time. I looked at it and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh, cool!"
That'd be cool.
And then I just kept going. I'm sure she wouldn't have mind if I told her like I want to try it. She'd be like, "All right, let's go." But I was
Yeah.
kind of like weirded out by it because it's like something I seen in the anime, and I'm like,
Hmm.
"Wait, it's legit." I
It
don't
is
want-
legit.
You know how you want to do something for like a lot, but then you actually see it right in front of you, and you're kind of hesitant. It's like, maybe I'm scared.
If
I'm very
you were
impulsive.
single
so I'd be
right
like,
now,
"Psh."
Yeah,
yeah, if you were single, would you rent a girlfriend?
that's
Bro.
a service.
It's actually a thing. There's
No,
an anime called Rent a
stop.
Girlfriend.
Okay, I know the anime. I've
Yeah.
like heard of it, right?
It's
but is that
actually
a
a real
real
thing.
thing?
Yeah.
No way. What?
Would you?
No.
And there's like websites. I've been on them because I
No.
was procrastinating at work, so I was looking
Wait,
through them,
wait.
but-
Is this
What?
just like the anime where you rent somebody for the day so that they can hang out with you in like a social setting so that you don't feel alone? Is that like
Well, the thing is, it's up to you what you do with. No, well, I mean, obviously not, but it's like it's up to you, like how you want to plan the day, or you can even ask them to plan the day for you. And it's basically like a website. It's like Tinder, except like
Dude.
you can choose who you want because you paid for Tinder Gold. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So it's
dude, that's like
basically
okay,
that.
real talk, that's like so scary though.
That is
Why?
kind of good.
Not
Spooky.
for the I would assume the lady. Cuz
Yeah.
like you know, at the end of the day, it should be
Yeah.
like end, and then they should like separate and never talk to each other ever again. But I'm sure there are always people that are like they think they had like a good vibe, but then it was just business realistically.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
But-
creepy.
That's actually what Rent a Girlfriend's anime is. First episode, the main character got dumped by his ex, and then he's like, I'm gonna go find a girlfriend. I'm gonna rent a girlfriend, right? Rented a girlfriend, the most beautiful girl he's ever met in his entire life. Had a really amazing day, good chemistry, good everything. At the end of the day, she's like, money, please, thank you. And then she
Thank you.
leaves, and then he gets angry. He gets angry that she leaves, and then he leaves like the worst, most horrible comment on her
She gave you a
profile.
fantastic day.
Like, literally, this is so
Yourself,
cringe.
move on.
It's so cringe.
Would
So,
I?
yeah.
So would I? Would I? No, I don't think I would.
I have a question. So, what made you want to like search up all this the details on a real life rent a girlfriend? Are you trying to rent a girlfriend thing?
Yes.
Ah, if you don't mind, share the experience.
Honestly,
Let me know
it
what
was just
that's
out
like.
of curiosity. Like,
Oh.
I knew about like the renting service, not from the anime, but like even before I knew of the anime. When the anime
Mhm.
came out, though, I was a little more curious, and I
Mhm.
wanted to know just like what type of service they would offer, what type of profile they would have for each, girlfriend that they're renting out, and like what
Yeah.
the agency looked like, what the websites look like, and stuff like that. So I was just really curious, and I was bored at work, so I just went on and looked at it.
I
A
didn't
lot
know
of
that was
them
a
are
real thing.
down, like they're
Yeah, me neither.
gorgeous. They're so pretty, and then like it's crazy because like the rates like they differ, and I
Huh?
feel like they differ based on the type of activities that they like to do.
Right.
So a lot of girls
Oh,
are like,
what the heck?
they like to be taken to the aquarium. A lot of girls like to be taken to the libraries, or a lot of people like to go to cafes or go shopping and stuff like that. And
Hmm.
that all is put in their bio. So you kind of like you're like playing matchmaking, but like for yourself.
For one day.
That's
For
gotta
one day.
be that's gotta be hella hard though. Like for the not the renter, the opposite of the renter, the employee, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Because like as content creators, we already get like people that become super obsessed with
Yeah.
with the creator because we're live and we interact like every day, right?
hmm
The renter is quite literally on like a quote unquote fake date.
hmm
It's so easy the wrong person and just get the
Yeah, that's what
the
I'm
Right.
saying.
wrong yeah. like
That's like actually like real parasocial relationship right there.
yeah, that's hella terrifying actually.
I mean, it's not uncommon.
Why would you ask me this question, first of all? Now I'm thinking like, bro, I look like a creeper, dog. What in the world, dude?
Yo,
I'm just asking, if you have the opportunity, would you try it out? Would you get to know them? Would you, like what would you do?
Mm, if it was like, honestly, rather than doing that, I'd rather just go out on the street and like find somebody to talk to, and like maybe there could be friendship, not even like a relationship, but like someone that's cool. I'd rather
Very
have
interesting.
that than like rent somebody and know that at the end of the day it's completely gone and like you would never talk
it's just
to
a
each other again.
it's just a transaction,
Yeah.
Like I don't for not to be rude or anything, but like for me like transactional relationship. Life's
Very
too short
interesting.
already, like why
To be honest, you could.
spend time on something that's not gonna
Isn't that just because they just want to feel like not like fit into society, like find a friend? Isn't that what that's for? Just like find somebody to
So-
talk to.
One of my friends actually did end up renting a girlfriend once just for fun, but then eventually he told me that actually the reason why he wanted to rent a girlfriend in the first place is because he was kind of scared that if he did end up having someone he likes, he doesn't know what he's supposed to do on a date. And so what that girlfriend did was actually take him around, teach him, here's where you should hold my hand, here's where you should, buy me popcorn, here's where you should carry my bags if you want. And he basically kind of like got a gist of like how to treat a girl right from a date like that. And I thought that was
That
one of the smartest things he's ever done.
That's wing woman of the decade right there.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
See, that's smart because your friend went in knowing exactly. It was just for learning, right?
Yeah.
That was
Well,
all it
I mean,
was.
he was also kind of desperate, but yeah.
Oh
that's
god, okay,
it.
all right. I don't want to go into that.
No, it's fine. He has a
Alright.
girfriend now. It's
You're,
okay.
you're talking
okay.
about like hella. No.
Ooh,
It was
desperate.
desperate.
Oh gosh. All right.
Oh my god. I just feel like honestly, with people like these, it's like they kind of like he calls himself a degen, and he has like figurines of like anime girls with like big boobs and all of this stuff on his shelves and everything, and he's not afraid to show it. So it's
Wait, come on. Continue on.
anyway. So yeah, he's like, you know, he doesn't mind it. But at the end of the day, he was telling me, he was like, Feng, I was actually learning a lot about how to actually treat a girl right. And I don't think I would have been able to do that with like a normal girl, because I would just be too nervous and I will just be questioning myself, like, am I doing everything right? But you know, with her, it's like, this is transactional. I have the right to basically ask her for her opinion on like what I should be doing. So
That's smart, actually. Like for that way, it's actually hella genius.
Okay, Island, what are you doing? Are you nervous? Oh my god, I have my Luffy figurine right there.
Ahem.
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 Okay, alright, so now you're just making us sus.
I mean, I'm just making sure that none of them has big ass knockers.
It's okay, all we can see is Terry on your mic.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay. Speaking of anime, dude, I was supposed to tell you guys to watch this anime, but I never did. But just in case, maybe you have. Have you watched the new Gundam anime?
No.
I've watched. Okay, wait, no. I mean, I've only watched episode 1 and 2.
That's good enough. That's more than enough.
Is it good?
I wanted to have a conversation about this. This might be like stepping the line of political correctness and all that jazz, but I liked it because I was shocked. Okay, if you guys don't know, the reason why I was shocked with this anime is because for a good reason. It was for good. I liked it. There was a lot of representation of like really strong female cast, and it wasn't like sexualized either. It was like really cool characters that were badass, and like a lot of it revolved around female characters in a Gundam series. So I was just like, not that they didn't have them before, but I was like, this is so cool. Because I never expected Gundam series to like, what's the word? Learn the society's like flow with these kind of things. And it kind of shocked me, and I was watching it. It had a good story, but I was like, dude, this is just an anime with a really good story and really cool characters. Don't even feel like Gundam to me, but it is, so it's even better. But yeah, I saw it, and it was recommended by my girlfriend, and she enjoyed it. And I was like, you watch Gundam? She was like, yeah. She watched
so based. She's
she
so based.
Hell yeah.
We had a conversation about Gundam, little short conversation, and she was like, if you haven't seen Seed Destiny, you don't know anything about Gundam, right?
I haven't seen Seed Destiny.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope she doesn't watch this. I still haven't seen it either. but I know what the Gundams are. I don't know the story.
Yeah.
I just know it was pretty good, and I'm just like nodding along. Yes. Anyways, but I just wanted to bring that up because I thought it was cool as shit. I didn't think Gundam Company would go down that route, which was very cool. Very cool. You should watch it.
Bro, have you guys seen I won't spoil anything because it's still relatively new. But have you guys seen Wakanda Forever?
No.
No, but I'm seeing things.
Huh?
It's an anime?
No, movie. Sequel
movie.
to Black Panther.
Oh, okay. I've heard of it. I thought we were talking about anime, but I've heard of it. I haven't watched the movie yet either.
You should definitely watch it.
It's really good. It's really, really good. Wakanda Forever was great. I won't spoil anything, but dude, I just gotta say, no spoilers. Just the actor, one of the lead actors, is Mexican, and they like repped the culture really dope as a fellow Mexican, and I've never seen that on like the big screen, you know? And it gave me the same like hype that I saw in Cyberpunk when mother and the main character's son are Hispanic. Yeah, in a movie. It's just mad cool to like see your culture like pop up on the big screen, especially just because at least for me growing up, I've never seen like proper good representation on the big screen. It was so cool. Like I cried.
Representation is so important.
Yeah,
so
it is. Like I don't need it everywhere, but it was just nice to get it once or twice. And like two of my favorite mediums, anime and then like, you know, like superhero big screen box office movies. That was, dude. Oh my god, it was so good. Watch it. It's really good.
I'm surprised. I was watching a few movies lately.
Mm.
Because I was just working and I had a movie on the side. You know how people do that.
Mm.
I've noticed because I've been so invested in anime that are like episodic, very long if you really think about it, and like video games that the stories are very long. And I went back, watched some movies. I'm like, dude, to be frank, majority of the movies that are, let's say, 90 minutes, they don't have a good story except the good ones.
Yeah.
Right? If you think about it, 90 minutes is a short time. And to get a good story in it, the directing, I guess, and the story writing has to be like phenomenal.
There's so much to include.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you telling me that the Wakanda Forever thing has like a really good story. I know you said it was like representation as well.
Yeah. So you brought up a great point. It's hard to fit it into like the typical movie average of like 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Wakanda Forever, they knew they couldn't with everything they wanted to do, so they drew it out to 2 hours and like 50 minutes.
Ah.
I mean, isn't Titanic like 5 hours or something?
Yeah.
Dude, wait, is Titanic really 5 hours?
I mean,
I remember I was in the theaters for 5 hours because
What?
I went in there without going to the bathroom, and it was the worst mistake of my life.
it's not 5 hours. I looked it up, but it's still pretty long.
Basically,
It's still insanely long. It's 3
It's
hours,
3 hours,
14 minutes.
3 hours and 14 minutes.
Oh
okay.
my god!
Did you
still
know
long.
that there's a movie called Titanic 2?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
There's a movie called Titanic 2. I just saw it.
I feel bad for them. Hour and a half? Yeah.
People just be naming
Oh,
them
wait.
anything.
I do remember. Wasn't that like an after story of that lady? Like she became a grandma or whatever?
No, that's the beginning of Titanic, actually.
Oh, all right, never mind.
Yeah.
You're glitching out!
Never mind.
You're glitching out, dude.
I
You
am?
see it? Or maybe it's me, I don't know. On my screen, you're like this.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, you're fine for me.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no, for me, I'm gonna take a picture of this and tweet it. Hold on. This
Oh
is golden.
lordy.
The recording's fine though. So at least on my end we'll be good.
Lord.
Dude, you're taking a picture of it. I probably look like an idiot if you're really taking a picture of it right now.
Oh, bro, it's golden, man.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how sassy is it?
It's very sassy. It's full on Gaga Island.
Oh.
It's probably like,
Nah, that is not sassy.
fuck, I don't know what sassy is. What is this?
They have a little bit of a flair. You know.
Alright, anyways. Speaking of movies, guys seen any good movies lately besides the ones that we already talked about?
Wakanda Forever is like the most recent that I've seen. I've been so busy, I haven't had time to the movie theaters as much.
Any recent movies or anything. If anything, I've been watching a lot of K-dramas, and each episode for a K-drama is 1 hour long.
Damn!
Yeah!
It's a lot of drama.
I'm watching this like really famous historic K-drama that my mom used to watch called Daejanggeum or something.
Oh, yeah.
And well, see, Island knows it.
I mean, every Korean knows.
Yeah, there's like 54 episodes, and I'm thinking here like, what? Each episode is an hour long. What the heck?
It's
what are
a
you guys
really
doing?
good drama. It's
really good. I'm on like episode 5, and I'm hooked.
Hell
like,
yeah!
It's so good.
Yeah, if you guys don't know what it is about, it's basically like the setting is like the really old school, like I don't want to call it ancient,
Traditional
but,
Korean,
yeah,
right?
traditional Korean that setting. You know how in Japan there's like old empire or whatever. It's that kind of like time frame, like way back, and it's like this one girl.
She's a court lady.
Yeah, and she cooks.
Yeah.
And she's phenomenal, and like but then there's a lot of drama. But yeah,
she's like in charge of basically serving the emperor and the prince and the crown prince. And so not only is she supposed to be exceptional at cooking, but she's also supposed to be able to alleviate, sickness and pain and everything while she does it. And so the thing is, I really like how the film crew doesn't exactly film the people the most. What they actually focus on is the craftsmanship itself and how she cooks.
Yeah.
So you kind of see like everything. Now that I'm like watching it, I think they really included bits of like ASMR when they cook. Like you
Right.
hear the like the
Before
chopsticks
ASMR was
cooking.
popular.
Exactly. I think that's why a lot of people found it so satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this
Which
was,
also
like, a
reminded
long time
me
ago.
of like like you guys watched Toy Story 1? Like there was this one scene where this guy comes over and tries to fix Woody or like paint him again and stuff like that, and he had him on like a chair. That entire scene was so satisfying to me as a kid, and now I know it's because of ASMR and all those sound effects and everything.
Dude, they knew about MSMR before.
ASMR.
MSAR.
ASMR.
ASMR.
ASMR. Yeah, they knew about that before, like, it was popular.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
they really did.
I felt like that must have been a hidden trick for them. You know.
And then now it's exposed.
Yeah,
everybody
I know.
knows.
Dude, sound engineering in a show actually goes. Have you guys seen Fire Force?
Anime?
Yeah.
The anime, yes.
I've seen
Yeah.
few
The
episodes.
dude, the sound engineering in that show
Mm.
is freaking fantastic, and it's one of the shows where like the more you watch, you're like, bro, what the like who did they bring in to do all the sounds and the special effects?
Mhm.
It's nuts.
Mhm.
Wait, really?
Yeah. It's wild. It. How do I explain it, man?
It wasn't
Mm.
wasn't that anime basically a bunch of firefighters, but they had like a special power, kinda ish.
Yeah, basically it's firefighters against it's like Honkai,
Yeah.
but instead of Honkai, all the Honkai are fire and on flames. So
And
yeah.
they had like really cool powers, like to combat the fires and all that.
Yeah.
I
It's
remember.
super cliche in the beginning, and then like later on you're like, whoa, okay. It's getting
Yeah, the
crazy,
sound was
actually.
good. I remember.
yeah. I feel like that makes or breaks at least for me, it makes or breaks a game or a show. Like Genshin soundtrack, for example. You guys have done Act 5, right?
Yes.
Okay. Spoilers for Act 5. Leave. Or stay. Dude, the Scaramouche cinematic. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm excited for Scaramouche. I can't wait to get him as a playable character because they revealed officially on Genshin that he will be playable, right? Drip marketing.
Mhm.
I'm excited for all that. Hope to see a redemption story. That's always cool to see. But I ain't gonna lie. The dude's done a lot of messed up stuff. He deserved to get smacked. He deserved to get smacked around just a bit, you know? And I was like, yeah, we're gonna smack him around and get some payback. We get into the fight. We do the fight. And then the cinematic plays. And then the sad music happens. And then he's like all heartbroken. And I'm like, bro, I actually feel like an absolute jerk.
Yeah.
Even though he deserved it, but like music and soundtracks just elevate a show
When
or
he
a game
like
so much.
tore himself from all the cables
Mm.
and everything.
Mhm.
Oh my god. I felt like that was my heartstrings.
When he was begging, he was like, "No, please, like that's,
Like that's the
mine.
only thing I have left.
I don't. Yeah,
Oh
like
my
I don't want to go back."
You know what I was
Chill.
thinking when I was watching that? It was pretty sad, but I felt like they toned it down a little bit. They could have made it
mean?
even more emotional, if you know what I mean, like graphic wise. It felt very.
Oh, yeah.
They have the ability to do it, and I was watching that scene, and I'm like, yo, this is kind of sad, but thank God it's not as sad as what they could have done, because otherwise everybody would be crying right now. Because
You're just traumatized from.
I am, dude, I am. I really
I do
am.
think that has
Oh.
to do with like the audiences for Genshin
Yeah.
and Honkai.
Yeah,
I do think Honkai fans are just a little bit older. By a little bit more. Because I feel like Genshin has such a giant scope that it includes a lot of younger kids as well. So
Yeah.
they can't exactly dabble into darker territory even if they want to.
that's probably why.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean the darkest we've seen is like a Whopper flower getting stabbed by Albedo. That's it. So
Yeah. I do want to say it was. I don't think I'm traumatized. I think I'm just now become more calloused. Because it's just like every time I log into Honkai, I feel like I'm getting stabbed in the back, man. I'm telling you, like every turn, every corner, I'm like expecting death.
mhm, mhm.
And
Dude,
it-
Zenless is also gonna be like,
Why would you say that?
Because it's
No, it's
what,
it already.
16 up.
Wait, did you play the beta?
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't remember the dude's face being like ripped to shreds?
Yeah, I mean,
And if
But then,
that's in the tutorial stage, I mean, like,
Okay, true.
The age is already
like
way higher.
I haven't seen anything close to that in Genshin yet. You know, the only
True.
yeah, and even Honkai took a while to get to like that level of like, damn, he
I do think,
gone.
Yeah, like with Genshin is like they have only been killing NPCs. Honkai,
Yeah.
however, the main cast gone and gone. Just like that. So
Genshin and Honkai is 12 and up. Zenless is 16 and up.
That's crazy.
oh my
Yeah,
god.
Unless
So,
is gonna be
a little bit creepy.
Okay, that's why there's so many furries.
A little bit creepy.
You want to talk about that, Feng?
Do you know what?
Okay, wait. No. But
Have you-
hoyoverse, listen.
Have you guys seen Feng bark on Twitter?
No,
for
no, we're not talking about that. Listen, hoyoverse, I'm begging you, if you do anything to Vaughn, I know where your headquarters is.
I
I
think
already see Vaughn is probably gonna like sacrifice himself for the little maid to
would you say
protect her.
Why would you say that? Why would you put that out there? Now you jinxed it.
I had a really bad visual, and I don't know if I should say it.
No.
Let's just say.
For content.
Let's just say there are mature animes, and a lot of them are sexualized, and that's why they're mature. But there are mature animes where it's like a lot of blood and death,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Cyberpunk. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and if we were to assume because it's 16 and up, and that's how it's the possibility is there for Zenless to be like that. It's kind of scary if you think about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hellsing? Is that one of those animes where like a lot of blood and like I think it's like mature, but I don't know. Like maybe it's 17 and up. But if it's like that, Zenless might be fucking creepy, dude. Let me look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
You guys never
Zenless is
seen
gonna
Hellsing?
be no.
Oh, okay. Don't watch it then. A lot of blood. A lot of blood and death.
He said, "Don't watch it." Got you.
It's a mature anime for a reason. A lot of blood and death.
Oh
But
dear.
I'm just saying that might be possible in Zenless if the age is like 16 and up. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, I agree.
Just saying. But we'll find out. I mean, we have like 2-3 years until that game comes out.
Bro,
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for Star Realms unless to come out. I've been waiting for those games to come out for ages, and it's gonna be amazing. But
You know
the
how
wait
we
is
make that
quick.
joke on Twitter about the cat?
The cat? Yeah. I gotta tweet that tonight. I haven't tweeted it in a minute.
It's.
Hold on. Elaborate.
Do you
What
not
cat?
know?
I'll tweet it right now. Hold on. Oh wait.
It's the
on
cat. I swear, everybody's seen it. Myself, and Unreal, he started it, but I like literally copied and pasted it. It's another night without Star Rail, and it's the cat with looking out the sky into the stars. You know, I've been waiting so patiently, but it's been the wait's been pretty so long that I kind of like don't even have the energy to make that meme anymore. I'm gonna be dead honest. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Wait, actually, that reminded me of something. I swear I knew of an account that I saw on my timeline at certain times called Senora Waiting Room. And they tweeted something out like that as well. They would be like, day 145 waiting for Senora to be playable.
Wait. So what happened the day of?
So the day of the quest, they were like, guys, I'm not home yet. I don't know what's going on, right? 2 days later, they come back to the tweet account, and they're like, hello. And then everybody in the replies is like, oh no, oh dear, we are so sorry. And then, it was hilarious because like through the reply, sometimes I see like links for getting therapy, and I was like, why would you do that? Why would you give that to them? And then they were they're like, well,
Yo.
day negative 248 of trying to get Senora, I guess. So
Oh
yeah,
my god.
and it just ended.
I mean, they'll be happy next patch is playable as a card. It's a playable card. That's the closest that we're gonna get. Playable
Yeah.
Senora TCG.
TCG it is.
Are you guys
I mean,
even?
the
Are you guys
TCG.
excited for that? By the way,
I just
I'm
get
actually
the
pretty.
card.
That's probably the biggest reason why I'm excited for it, to be honest.
Why?
But
Wait,
I'm
what?
I'm pretty the
The
art.
art.
oh, the art. Okay.
Yeah. But I'm actually looking forward to having like another, game mode that I could do with a community. Hopefully,
It's PvP, isn't it?
it is PvP, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's.
It sounds like opium, actually. Never mind.
It's
They heavily advertise it as a PVE with the little asterisk PvP. So it's like
Wait, what does that mean?
it's like an afterthought, basically, is what I'm saying. That's what it feels like to me. It's advertised as PvE, you versus the computer or like NPCs or like in-game people.
Huh.
And then they did say PvP, but the way they emphasized the in-game PvE portion, the PvP aspect felt like an afterthought that exists.
That makes sense. You got to make sure that you try to reduce the anxiety as much as possible.
Okay, that's straight up copium, but I mean, okay.
but I don't understand that. Genuinely. I
PvP
feel like from
exists, but
yeah.
they're not doing it. They're not trying to make this game a super competitive game. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's why there's no leaderboard. If there was, then it would be like a straight up PvP. But that's probably why I'm assuming the game mode is like a little bit casual, way more casual than people anticipate. But I'm sure like it'll be very fun and people will like play against each other.
Yeah, I don't even need a leaderboard, to be honest with you. As long as like we can just play against other players,
Sure.
that's all I could ask for. That would be dope.
I was
Yeah.
expecting when I first heard it, I was expecting because my hopium as a person who played a lot of TCG games, it would be challenging, as in like deck building and those kind of things. But the more I think about it, I'm like, that's too complicated for casuals. So I was like,
By the way,
it's probably
just
super
so we're
simple.
clear, the anxiety joke wasn't directed at any person that actually has anxiety because of the game. It was directed at hoyoverse because it's heavily
Of what they
hypocritical for a game predicated on FOMO and gacha for them to say that they actually care about anxiety, because that's a load of baloney. And I love them and I praise them, but
The boomer doesn't get it. It's alright. We'll
Alright.
catch you up on it later. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, I still don't get it. But all right. I don't know if I think it'll be fun. I think it will be fun, and I think it'll be very hype. And then because it's a game mode that's permanent. That says a lot on the other side of the spectrum.
do you think they'll make it so it's like you can buy the TCG IRL?
No.
I
IRL?
would think
like
so.
like as a card just to have?
Like a card deck.
Yeah, like a card
Oh.
deck.
Yeah, I think they might. I thought
Maybe
you
they
meant
do like packs to make even more gacha like funds. You know what I mean?
I thought you meant
in-game.
like, dude, I don't know. I thought you were talking about gachaing the cards in the game. That would be like,
that would be
Dude, that would be
that would
hell.
be death.
that would be yikes, bro.
But
That would
what's,
probably be too far. Not gonna
what's the
lie.
difference between that and the real life?
Well, with real life, it's like collectibles. You know, you
Yeah,
can play
yeah,
the
I
digital
guess.
version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if they go full like Pokemon and like hologram cards within the packs?
I wouldn't
know-
be surprised.
I would get some. To be
I would try to
honest.
get a hologram Kazuha. I'm not gonna lie. Like that'd be
Yeah.
pretty dope.
I mean, the art is absolutely gorgeous.
It's
so
pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's yeah. You know what it reminded me of when I first saw it in the trailer? It reminded me of Genshin Taro. I don't know if you guys know it.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I have a
use
box.
it.
I have
Yeah.
a box.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, I've illustrated for it, and
Yeah.
it's also a fighting card game with Genshin characters. But it involves their ult, their burst, and their basic attacks.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. And then when this came out, I was like, Wait a moment. Interesting.
Yeah, curious to see how they do it.
I played the game. The creator, Brother Ming, he taught myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He's dope.
taught me. It was actually really fun,
Mhm.
but it was also very in depth, which I liked a lot. I'm just saying though, to be honest, I don't think the official version is gonna be that in depth. It's just probably gonna be super simple. I'm just saying. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I would love for it to be very complicated. But the more I think about it, I'm like, isn't it just geared towards more casual people? Which I don't mind, but just I don't think the skill cap's very high.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like when it comes to gameplay like this, we have like in terms of content creators with like theory crafters and people, I feel like they're all so talented that they can find a way to make it entertaining. Like they will find a way to like
1000%.
Yeah. Like if there's a way to play a game, to fight with a game, or just like, combat with the game, they will be able to find a way to make it entertaining.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about that. I do think the game should just either respect, the players that actually are more resin focused and more combat focused just a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because I feel like as a casual player, is like we have so much given to us.
Yeah.
And it's like everybody can clear open world. Doesn't matter what type of builds we have. We don't even have to whale. We can clear the open world pretty easily. But it's like you have so much potential with Genshin and just the elements in general. Like that is such a creative concept. I don't think anybody has been able to execute it so well like Genshin has. Like I would love to see them build on it and actually have that as, true end game. But
I actually
we'll see how that goes.
I have a hot positive take, which is I think we will get that. It just won't be like a team comp check like Spiral Abyss. It's probably going to be more like the the Misty Dungeon event.
The Misty Dungeon?
Where it's like a kind of roguelike with like runes. Yeah, with the Tartaglia one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we're gonna get something like that as an end game mode. It's not like true classic battle, but it is still a combat end game event. Because if you read the article, it just says we don't want to make any content that tests team comps like Spiral Abyss.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Musgrave gives too much anxiety.
Musgrave. That's such a PR excuse. That's not the reason why. They just want to diversify so that they have a bigger audience, which is smart from a marketing standpoint.
Yeah.
I with all this said, specifically about Genshin, because they have different departments with different games, it surprised me that even though, dude, let's be honest, when I saw Genshin first come out, everybody was thinking the same thing. This game is gonna die in about 5 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I think it was like 1.1 where everyone was like doom posting about how there was no content coming to the game. Or like 1.2 is one of the two. Yeah,
and then even like, you see like Twitch, the viewership kind of reflected that after about 4 or 5 months, but then it completely stabilized, and that kind of like threw me for a shock actually. I was like, oh, I thought this game was going to die, but every day anywhere between 10,000 to 20,000 viewers. And that's a very healthy spot for a game that's like not even supposed to be streamed, to be honest.
Agreed.
I knew it was gonna struggle, but I also knew it wasn't gonna die because like there hasn't been another game that does what Genshin does so successfully. So even if you don't like the fact that there's a lack of content, you can't drop it because nothing else craves the fix that Genshin craves, if that makes sense.
And the reason why I bring this up is because I'm just curious. I was thinking about it. It's like, wow, it seems to be like more people play, more newer people play as well. And there's like a drop off of players, but that gets replaced with new players, right?
Yeah.
And that's because they target the casual people and like more, the people know about the game more as the time goes on.
Yeah.
I was shocked. Nahida's banner? Did you guys see it?
Bro! Dude,
how much money they made?
Perfect example of like the golden character. Because Raiden A, when she was first released, a lot of people misjudged. Granted, this happens a lot, but A lot of people misjudged her true capabilities in like the meta and like how well she would be in team comps, so that kind of affected her. And then there was the stigma behind the Inazuma story quest in a little too fast paced. So even though she was an Archon and gorgeous, that kind of affected the sales, but
You
she
think
still
so?
did great.
You think
Oh,
so?
100%. Bro, Nahida had everything. The only thing Nahida didn't have was the initial base being mad that she wasn't this large, beautiful, like, goddess that they were hoping they would get. But besides that, fantastic story. A character and an Archon that was actually with you throughout the majority of the
Yeah, I
Sumeria
guess
quests,
so.
right?
Sorry.
And she's meta as hell and changes the brand new element in a completely new way. So like she just got all the stars lined up for her. That's my take. That's why her sales like crushed.
It surprised me because somebody asked me during a stream before Nahida came out. I think the conversation was, do I think Nahida is gonna outsell Raiden Shogun? And my initial idea was, I don't think that's gonna happen because, a story aside, if we're just because let's be honest, how many people pay attention to the story? Let's say like, if I'm being generous, 50%. If I'm being generous, like we're talking about the entire community, right?
Yeah, 50 or 40% probably.
So let's say like it's a coin flip whether that's true or not for a character to be successful in a story. I'm sure it does because once you get invested in a character story, you feel like you like them more, right? So I feel like it's a 50-50. Either way works. It's just I'm sitting here like this Radish Archon. Can this Radish Archon outsell Raiden Shogun? I thought no shot. But then I would have liked it because I like Nahida. And then I saw it come out. It was like $200 million.
Oh, yeah, she smoked. Oh, dude, she smoked everybody.
Raiden Shogun was $200 million.
Yeah.
And this was specifically, I believe, only in China. There's a graph out there online. You can Google this. Nahida plus Yoimiya. But Yoimiya's kind of,
My poor girl.
She always gets the worst treatment, man.
I like
every
Yoimiya.
time.
The point is, Yoimiya plus Nahida was like 250 million, and Raiden Shogun was 200 million. I think that's what it was. Maybe it's 20 million. Maybe it's 20. Maybe it's 20 and 25. That sounds more realistic. 20 million.
Point is, Nahida outsold Raiden there.
Yeah, and I was like, what the hell? And then immediately the first thought in my mind was, yo, what happens with Hydro and Pyro Archons? Yo, hold on.
Oh, dude.
Because I told my chat, I was like, dude, I think if there's anybody who can top Raiden Shogun sale, let's 20 million. I believe it's 20 million.
Yeah.
It's the Pyro Archon.
Dude, if we get a Murata lookalike as the Pyro Archon, like a Vanessa lookalike, oh, it's a wrap. That's
I
it.
think you guys said the same thing, like when we talked about it on the other
Wallets will
podcast.
die.
Yeah, but I was shocked. I was like,
Yeah.
because people thought I was like, people thought it was weird, as in Nahida. People didn't really like Nahida because it was it was like a child character, as opposed to Raiden Shogun, like super like attractive character, right?
Yeah.
But then I guess the story might have affected it. I don't know.
Story and meta. And
Meta, probably meta.
Yeah.
More so meta.
I feel like
Go ahead.
we might also be a little biased because it's only in China. And I feel like the Chinese market is not exactly anti child model type of characters,
Sure.
if that makes sense.
Fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And on top of that, China's sales doesn't reflect the global sales. Like it's not identical to say,
mhm.
like in terms of percentage. So you're right.
Yeah.
That is that too. But I mean, just the sheer amount of I've saw everybody pull for Nihira, right? Literally, like content creators. I didn't think she was gonna be that popular, to be honest.
I mean, I feel like honestly, at this rate, as a content creator, you should be pulling for all the Archons. Because if you're not,
that's
what
true.
the hell are you doing?
What are you doing? For real.
Yeah.
That's yeah. That is true.
Also, it's just her being the implementation, like her being the embodiment of the implementation of Dendro is
Yeah.
like, you know, a lot of people like were talking about how like they were releasing characters like Nilu in the past and she was just not complete until Nahida came out. So
Yeah.
it's like you have to have her in certain teams for the other characters to actually shine to their brightest.
Yep.
So I don't know. Also, it's a freaking castle. Who the hell can summon a castle? Who the hell can summon a globe like a giant dome with that applies Dendro the whole time? It's just
Yeah.
actually insane.
Yeah, her kit's really awesome and a ton of fun too.
I don't even particularly like care about damage, but I was playing her like after I built her to a certain extent. I was just like, wow, everything just dies. Everything just melts. Like, what
Yeah.
the hell? It's
Yeah.
kind of ridiculous. Now, does that mean power creeping? Sure, probably.
Of
But,
course.
you know,
Makes sense. Gotcha game.
yeah, nature of gacha games.
Mm-hmm. Just not even just gotcha games, just live update games. Eventually, I guess power creep.
Yeah, that's true. Even like games like Valorant, where
Yeah.
it's like a new character comes out, they try to balance it pretty heavily, but they can't get it
It's
perfect the first
hard.
time, and
Yeah.
they have to
Like
balance it
certain
later.
character gets buffed, certain character gets nerfed.
Yeah.
Who
Mhm.
knows? Mm,
Factual.
but yeah.
So besides Genshin, what gotcha games do you guys play or have played?
I think we answer this, right?
Yes.
Like
Did we?
the Hong Kong UD. Because a
Did
lot
we?
of moments.
All right, let me ask you an interesting question.
Oh,
I think
no,
both
okay,
of you
why
will-
did you shade him like that?
We already talked about it.
Anyways, go ahead.
This is even better. This question's even
Okay,
better. Okay,
okay,
and
okay,
both of
hit
you will
us.
probably be excited about this.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
If
Daya! Sorry.
Okay, you two together. Let's think about this together.
Yeah,
Both
okay.
of you are together developing a brand new gacha game. What are probably the top 3 most important things, whether the game makes a lot of sales or not? What is the top 3 things that you guys want in a gacha game perfected? Like, essentially what I'm asking is, if you were to make a gacha game, what is
Yeah.
the 3 things that you really heavily think it affects how good the game is?
Character design.
Okay,
I was gonna say
Character
art,
design.
music, gameplay loop.
gameplay loop is probably
Oh.
really hard, right? That's probably the
Yeah.
hardest thing. Is there like
If your art and music is so addicting, the way that Genshin's is, and you have a
Mhm.
perfect gameplay loop, even if the gameplay is average or great, either or, the gameplay loop will keep you hooked alongside the art and the music.
then okay.
That's my take.
What about the art? As in, this is obviously a very difficult question, but what do you think makes a really good character in a gacha game setting?
Hmm.
It's a
That is a
difficult
very
question.
complicated
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, I was gonna say it heavily depends.
Is it a
on-
story? Is it the design? Is it like okay, if you guys were to make a character,
Yeah.
what do you want this character to be
That
in
is
terms of design?
Difficult question.
Well, I mean,
Also.
it could be simple. Like if you guys like Deo, so can I copy and paste Deo?
First of all, you'll get sued. I don't think that's a good idea. I
Do you want a
I was-
badass character? Is that
Oh
like
hell
the-
yeah. Yeah, no,
Yudi's
100%.
definitely going for
Yeah, 1000%.
'Would you rather get a badass character or a character that's like, you know, you feel sorry for? You know what I mean? Like emotional attachment.
Oh, badass character all the way, dude. Like
What type
for
of
me.
emotional attachment type of character is there?
Like characters that you
No.
feel sorry for, I suppose. Like the
Bennett?
sure. Sure.
The shade.
Well, here's you know, I don't know.
Catching no W's.
This might be depending on the person, but I personally
Yeah.
think even though Scaramouche was like he did screwed up things. It's like
Yeah.
emotionally attachable to a certain degree. It's like you feel kind of bad.
I would argue that the reason people like him is not because of that mainly. I mean, like that definitely adds to it. It's a nice bonus, but they mainly like it because he seems like the type that can step on them, you know. So I don't
Oh,
think that's like
doesn't
the
that
main
just mean they're
attraction.
badass character then? I guess.
I guess, but it
Uh,
also means like
It's
he's
it's a
menace.
different. Yeah, it's the menace that really like.
You know why
got
people like
people-
villains so much? Because they're not afraid to actually show how horribly evil they are, but then at the same time they hone just a little bit of love for their own their own people. That's what makes them so endearing to a lot of people.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Okay, then let me ask you this question instead.
Why people love mafia characters? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that's true. This was a tweet from Enviosity. I'm sure both of you've seen it. If you didn't, let me phrase it in a simplified manner.
Which Enviosity tweet?
If you were to able to get any constellation of a character, 50-50.
Oh boy.
50-50. It's a 50-50 shot.
Either you get a constellation or you lose the character, right?
Completely.
Yeah.
Who would you pick? I still haven't came up to a conclusion on my own, but I was just curious your guys' thought.
Bye, Dory. Bye.
Bye.
You're going like no risk, no reward route.
I don't care, bro. Bye, Dory.
Absolutely like no
Damn.
low risk, low reward.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
So you're basically saying, nope, I'm not giving up anybody. Not a shot. No chance. 50-50, no thanks.
Dory's a character. Yes.
All right.
She is a character. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Dory for you. UD. It's a coin flip. Thinking real hard.
You know, while
Yeah.
he's thinking, what the heck goes through Mr. Envy's mind for him to
I
be
don't know.
tweeting?
But
I don't know. I have a feeling that like he'll stream, and then he ends stream. He either does one of two things. He either goes through his comments and he looks for like some crazy comment and then tweets it, or he gets a cup of Joe, a cup of coffee, and like just ponders the wonders of Genshin Impact.
dude, I thought
the what ifs.
honestly, I think he made that tweet in the middle of his stream.
He probably did.
Because he does a lot. Like some funny conversation happened, he just tweets it.
Yeah, it's genius.
Have you come to a decision?
No. Part of me wants to take the risk, but the other part of me is like,
Who?
I think Dory. I would say bye to Dory. Like, want to lose the 50-50, I think.
Are
I
you
think.
guys saying Dory is very... Is Dory gonna end up getting a Xinyan treatment?
Oh, what?
You know, like they completely neglected Xinyan for like X amount of time completely because people weren't interested in the character. Do you not remember in the very beginning she came out? Did you know she released at like 1.2 or 1.3?
Oh yeah.
And then for like a year she didn't do anything
Mm-hmm.
and everybody was complaining about it. But I feel like maybe I don't know, did Dory do anything yet? Besides like that one part of the story?
I think it's more so like the fact that she's just the epitome of greed. A lot of people don't like, on top of like a bunch of other reasons as well. She's just the epitome of greed. So like a lot of people just, it's hard to vibe with a character that's so greed driven in every aspect and form.
Dude,
You know?
speaking
Yeah, I
of
have a-
which,
Yeah.
I was thinking about what characters I wanted ported over to Genshin from Honkai.
Uh-huh.
And then I realized Dory is actually Sin Maul.
That's why I hate Sin Maul too. I know.
I guess that makes sense.
Nothing against. I know it's gonna get some of the Sin Maul fans mad in my comments, but I can't stand Sin Maul, dude. I can't.
Dude, it's a joke, but I like Sin Maul because she's a good meme generator.
She is a good meme generator.
She's so
You're
terrible.
not wrong, dude.
But yeah, okay, so both of you are Dory, I guess. Okay. And to be honest, that is kind of expected. I'm just gonna say because I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, I just hate what she stands for.
Oh man.
Like design wise.
It's very unfortunate. Very, very
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah. Apparently, she's not very powerful either. So.
I wonder. Mm, wait, Layla's not out yet, right?
But her design is so good.
Her design is fantastic. I think she comes out next patch. Or not next patch,
Well,
sorry.
next
Next
week.
next banners.
Have
next
you guys
banner
played
cycle.
the event? The current event? The Pokemon
No,
event? Oh, we're back to
no.
square one.
Is it good? Is it bad?
Can I give just a tiny spoiler? Just a
Sure.
tiny like reveal of like who's in the quest event or whatever. There's Layla.
Oh, she's
Oh.
in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they
However-
hinted it in the trailer. Okay, that makes sense.
Maybe, yeah. She
Yeah.
just sounds like Ganyu, actually. Just like, oh my god, I'm so sleepy. I fell asleep on the side of the road. Like, okay, girl. She's like,
She's
I need to go
over-
compete. But yeah.
Overworked college kid.
Yep. Basically.
Dude, you guys are unaware about how important Layla is in the world of Genshin Impact.
Oh my god.
Oh my
You're
god, there
elf
he goes.
theory,
There
dude.
he goes.
You guys are unaware.
Marketing for his future Genshin Impact video. Stay
dude.
tuned.
Come on,
I
like
knew it the moment I saw her design. Like, that star motif is, you can't ignore it.
I'm just waiting
Something
until she comes
so
out
sus.
and I can read her story.
Mm.
Because I'm just sitting there like, ooh, more lore. Elf.
But at the same time, it's like, what if her story is just Layla is sleepy? She sleepwalks, and that's it.
That means a lot. That's
Because
why.
the big focus in the story right now is dreams. That's why he's like bugging out about it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mhm.
right. That is
Mhm.
true.
dude, I said this multiple times in like different live streams. People think I'm crazy, man. Like they actually think I'm crazy, and I reflected on myself. It's like, why do people say I'm crazy? And then I listen to my own self talk. I actually sounds like a conspiracy theorist.
You're a Genshin player? You are a Genshin lore theorist? You are a Genshin lore theorist on YouTube? I don't know how to save you from this. Like, at this rate, you might as well just claim it. It's alright.
I'm saying I heard myself talk. And I swear, like it was like last stream. I don't know what it was. We had like a long conversation about like how I view the game and the world and what they mean. And in my mind, I'm trying to pinpoint exactly what the Hoyoverse developers are trying to showcase in like a philosophical, like that kind of a way.
Yep.
Because they have a heavy implication of so much like deeper meaning of life, philosophical.
Yeah, they're heavy philosophical focus and storytelling across all their games.
And so I
Yeah.
was thinking about that, and I was just voicing my opinion about it. It's like, guys, listen, I'm not gonna see if this makes sense to you. I said there's a heavy implication of dreams and consciousness currently in the game, and dreams and consciousness is undoubtedly connected to your self-conscious of you realizing who you are.
Yeah.
And it also stems into imagination and your ambition. These things are all tied into the concept of dreams and self-realization.
Yeah.
That's like the core idea that I was trying to express to people. But a lot of people, I think quite a bit of people, they were just like, dude, you're thinking way too much. And I get
a lot
it.
of people also don't like aren't big into like little details the way that like we would geek out about the details, you know?
Because we look
Like
at
Feng
things
sees
like,
a really good character design and like she spazzes out, and I would hear a great musical score and I spaz out, and you know.
I just don't. I mean, after this conversation that I had on my stream, people were just like, I think you're thinking too much. And that's fair. You
That
know,
is fair.
sometimes I do think a lot, but I always
That
thought
is fair.
it's part of my job, right?
Mhm.
But I honestly believe there's a bigger meaning right now that's like being manifested within the story of Sumeru that people haven't realized yet. And I heard myself say this, and I'm like, bro, I sound fucking crazy right now. Like the flat earthers. That's what I sound like right now, bro. And I'm just like, dude, I need to chill. I don't know. You guys heard me geek out about this so many times. It's kind of like normal, I guess.
Yeah.
And then
I noticed something. Whenever you get extremely passionate about something, especially lore related, your hands come here. Like they're brought to the middle, and then you kind of you just like round up. It's
You're
like
planning.
you're holding on to, yeah,
The
either you're
world.
planning onto something, or you're like Gollum. You're like my precious. Like
The
I don't
world.
know what you're doing.
This is
But it's very interesting.
this is the maximum of my body motion. It comes out when I'm super excited.
That's good. I think you
Yeah.
should be doing things that excite you to that point, in my opinion.
Exactly, and nobody should be stopping you.
Yes.
I just heard myself and I sound insane. I'm like, God damn, dude, I sound like I'm crazy. But the only reason, I don't know, this is what I believe. The only way that I can fully understand something if I am going crazy over something, right? That makes sense?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Mm.
I mean, every Genshin Impact player goes crazy over something. Whether they want to admit it or not, that's a whole other thing. Like, and before I get anyone in the comments like, no, lore theorists are crazy, then why do you already have like 50 different ways a canon can happen? You know? A fan ship will start wars, but so will theory crafters, you know? Depends on the person.
Which is
Use
why I keep saying Genshin is such a well-made, diverse game that can
Yeah.
basically pull in any type of person ever.
Nobody
Because
is safe from it.
Yeah, there's always something about the game that they can latch onto when it comes
Yeah.
to things they want to focus on. But yeah.
Artists, by the way, are, in my opinion, the biggest reason why the game is still alive to this day, and as successful as it is to this day. Dude, the amount of free marketing Genshin gets
yeah.
because of artists is actually insane.
I see on Twitter, it's just every day there's something cool as hell. And I don't
Like,
even really follow a lot of artists. It just
I-
circulates.
But I mean, from like a consumer standpoint, like sometimes I'll be tired of like I played Genshin like I don't know all week or streamed it all week. I'm like, I kind of want a break, and then I'll go on Twitter and I'll see like the dopest fan art
Dude,
that an
you
artist will make
probably-
with such a dope art style, and I'm like, bro, this looks so sick. And
Let
then
me
I'm
go
all
turn on the
excited
game.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
You probably saw the art that I retweeted.
Which one?
The one where the Archons and Ether and Lumina are in suits. The black suits.
Oh my god, bro, they were slaying the fit,
That
dude.
was so
Oh,
good.
bro, it was so good, dude.
Yeah, I actually
Like-
have it as my desktop background.
Oh, bro, that's smart,
Because I liked it so much. I'm like, oh my gosh.
dude. They were slaying that fit. When are we gonna all go in like formal wear and just like hit up a convention,
I'm down.
right? I feel like that'd be mad
Yai
memes.
and Eula's wigs. Which character am I going as? Let me know.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of which, I know you said this before, but what are you cosplaying? Are you cosplaying at all?
Yeah.
one are you
I'm
cosplaying?
gonna be cosplaying all 3 days actually. So
Oh, wow.
While you're selling?
I'm gonna be at the table most of the time on Friday. I'm not gonna be at the table on Saturday. Which I will explain why. And then Sunday I'm probably gonna be in and out. Just because we have because I am tabling with like 2 other friends, 2 to 3 other friends. So we have all our, stuff stationed at the place. But we can't exactly all fit on behind the table. So
Right.
it's like perfect for me because I love to walk around and actually do photo shoots
Yeah.
and stuff. First day,
Heck yeah.
Yai Miko. Because I think it is the perfect idea to have Yai Miko sit at an artist alley booth and be like, buy stuff. If you don't buy my stuff, that's disrespect.
Oh my god, it's all planned.
Yo, that's actually
Yeah.
Galaxy Brain. That's
It's
smart.
like marketing.
And people
um,
can't hate it because it's like it's the Yamiko personality.
Exactly. And then
Mhm.
day 2, I'm not going to be tabling because I'm going to be walking around as Miss Hina. And you know how giant her freaking kimono is and that train that comes over?
Yeah.
Like, I need actually, like, a group of people to, like,
Wait,
help me.
Do you have the full
I do.
Messina kimono?
Yes, I
What?
do.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, I have to actually
yeah.
go change at the convention because I can't walk through New York City
Right,
streets
right,
with that.
That's a really
Absolutely
good point.
not.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then the 3rd day, I'm gonna go as Eula.
Heck yeah.
Because it's cold and she's the warmest outfit I have.
Wait, Yula's the warmest outfit?
Uh-huh.
Not the
That
kimono?
makes me.
So
That makes me. Huh.
This is
Yeah.
okay. This is why till this day I have not cosplayed any Honkai Impact characters. I kid you not. I wish I can. I really want to, but my god, the wardrobe malfunctions that you can possibly have with any of the Honkai characters. It's actually ridiculous. Like, how are you going to tell me I have one band to cover my entire chest? Like, it just doesn't make sense. It makes sense in the game because everything is, 3D modeled. But in real life, it's like, I don't know who designed this, but I'm going to need to speak with your mother. So, but yeah.
Okay. Oh, by the way, for those of you watching this podcast, the Anime Expo already happened. It already happened, and this is going up on Monday, just so you guys know. But if you were there, if you were there and you said hi to Feng, good on you. I don't know.
Yeah. Buy her stuff and her art.
Well, we hope that you did.
Or you'll get criticized. In true Yaimiko fashion.
In true Yaimiko fashion.
I would have been like, go buy your stuff, but it's already like after.
Right.
But,
true.
Oh, wait, because you said Anime Expo. I'm going to Anime NYC.
Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Anime NYC. Gotcha.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be cool. I'll be up in New York if you guys see me in Unreal. Not in the convention, I don't think, but we'll probably.
We'll be out and about.
If you somehow,
so difficult to say in past tense.
Yeah, if you somehow met us.
Yeah, I guess it's this
on the street.
If you met us,
cool.
Hey!
Yeah. But yeah. Okay. Dude, honestly, I have no idea what to talk about.
Yeah, that's all we got, I think.
Yeah, that's all we got.
It's a chill episode today.
Yeah.
Bro, it's been freaking cold over here. So like my brain has just been shutting down.
Oh, wait, how cold is it? Is it snowing? Is it raining? What's New York City weather? Should I
It's like about to get to like 0 degrees Celsius. So, at 0 degrees, water turns into ice. So
Thank you for that information. 0 degree water turns to ice. Got it.
Why the heck do Americans always have a different type of measurement?
I'm 32.
There we
Holy
go.
fuck.
There we go.
Yeah, it's like that weather where I have to go out with like a hoodie and like sweatpants, those kind of thing.
Hey man, jacket weather is where it's at.
Yeah, I love
ski jacket, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to go shopping when I get there. 100%.
I love winter because I can wear jackets and it makes me look less skinny. Dead serious. This is a complex of mine that I've had my entire life. Every winter, I'm so skinny, but I wear a jacket or a hoodie and it makes me look normal.
What you're saying is we gotta hit the gym.
Dude, I tried.
Gym episode.
I don't find it fun.
That's fair.
Like lifting, I'd rather go on a jog than go lifting, to be honest.
That's fair. The jog will probably help,
There's a reason why I'm wearing this right now. It makes me look less skinny.
Oh my, is that a Sanrio shirt?
No.
Open up. Let me see that. Isn't that Hello Kitty?
I got it for free. Dude, I wore this shirt like 5 times, like, just 'cause I threw it on. I go outside, whatever. Yeah. I go get like lunch or whatever. People are like, nice shirt. Seriously. I'm like, of all the shirts, this is the one that stands out to you the most.
I mean, it is pretty colorful.
Got a lot of personality.
I guess so. And like, even during my stream, whenever I wear this shirt, everybody's like, yo, nice shirt. I'm like,
farming interactions.
I like this shirt. I got it at Target. My girlfriend got it for me at Target.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
How cute.
We were just like, yo, let's get a couple of shirts. And she picked this one out for me. And I was just like, all right, I'll wear it.
Cute.
And when she bought it for me, she specifically said, use this for streaming.
Oh.
She's so smart. And I do it. And everybody's like, yo, that's a nice shirt. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So based. I love her. She's so based.
Yes. I hope she's not watching this because I look like an idiot. But
oh my gosh. Sorry, I just remembered. Speaking of weather, everybody please take care of yourselves. And if you can, take a booster shot if you can. It seems like things are still pretty bad, especially over here in New York with COVID and flus and everything. So please drink water, hydrate yourself, take care of yourself, and actually rest like normal people.
Yeah. I guess this is after Anime NYC technically, but just in general, as a former New Yorker that grew up in New York City, not just with COVID, just any virus, dude, New York is a hotbed of anything. Like flu season, flu will stay around longer. COVID will stay around longer. You know, like it partially because of the subways. It's just like the best, like, you know,
I guess
inhibitors, breeding ground.
Also, it's because everybody walk instead of actually driving their own space. So
yeah.
Would it be smart if I'll be wearing my mask, but would it be smart since it's cold anyway, just have gloves on at all times?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I mean, maybe not at the con because it's gonna be pretty humid inside with so much body heat. But you know.
I completely forgot about the whole COVID thing because I never go outside. But
oh my god, way to expose yourself.
Dude, I forgot COVID is a thing still. Holy shit. Because last time I went outside, it was crazy. It was in LA and that was a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh, do they still have the thing where you have to bring with you the
COVID card?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
What card?
Okay.
You know the COVID card for your vaccines?
Last time I went, you had to bring the card with you if you wanted to go into a store.
I think it's like credit card.
I got to remember to bring that because I almost forgot. Thank you for reminding me on that. That would have sucked.
But yeah, just like make sure to take care of yourselves, okay? And actually, you know, eat real food and eat every day, you know, 3 meals a day.
3 meals a day.
Water. Yeah, especially because it's cold. You've really got to take care of yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's Feng's public announcement.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Ended on a question. What's your question of the podcast?
Ooh, someone else go first.
Oh, engagement. What is your favorite anime game in existence? Why?
Anime game.
Wait, anime game?
Anime game, period. It could be an anime mobile game. It could be a gacha game. It doesn't need to be a gacha game. It just needs to be anime.
Wait.
So it has to be a game related to anime?
Yeah, so it doesn't have to be from an anime series. It could be like Genshin. Genshin is technically an anime game.
Oh, like an anime styled game.
Anime styled game. There you go. Yeah.
All right. I will see the Genshin versus Tower of Fantasy fans down in the comments. Oh my god. That would be fun.
Yeah, keep it civil. But if you disagree, comment and reply to the person who you disagree with for engagement.
My answer is Ensemble Stars music.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I forgot you played that.
I haven't been playing for a while.
Oh man.
I did not expect you to play it.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah,
nobody did. I didn't know I would. Shit, I was like, my girlfriend sitting there like playing it. Dude, she's the one who got me started playing it. She was like playing it, and I was like, yo, that looks so sick. How are you so fast? And she's like, you should try it. I did. And I'm like, oh my god, this is actually really fun. It's a rhythm game, and it's really hard. The only caveat was it was a bunch of male characters, and I'm like, you know what? I like the game so much, it doesn't matter. So that's why I started playing.
Yeah.
And then there was apparently anime of it. There's like a 2 season of anime. So we watched it.
2 seasons?
Yeah, we watched it. I think there is 1 season and 2 seasons like in the part of the game or something. It's like embedded in the game or whatever, the story.
Yeah.
I watched the anime with her and she was like, you should watch it. Dude, the anime was hot garbage. But the
I feel like she already knew.
But the characters were cool. It was so cliche. I was just like cringing. But the characters are cool.
It's for the marketing. It's all for promotion.
I know.
The fan service. The
story was progressing like all over the place, like back to back to back. I'm like, what the hell? But I liked it. It was like, it wasn't the best, but it was like, all right, it's cool. I'll play the game. That I don't want to say it's my favorite, but it's the first thing that comes to mind.
How interesting. Beauty, what about you? I mean, it's your question.
I know, right?
Dude, make a meme answer just like me. Don't be so serious.
Oh, he's gonna be
Bro,
serious.
meme answer would be, what's that game called? It's oh yeah, that game. Arknights. Yeah.
Why is
Arknights,
that a meme answer?
You'll see in the comments.
Huh. I have no idea what
No,
you're talking
but
about.
jokes aside, I've actually been enjoying Arknights a lot. Dude, you know what's one I actually really enjoyed recently? I can't wait for it to come out. Girls Frontline Neural Cloud. Have you guys heard of it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Arknights styled. Bro, there's this dude that has like a dual samurai like play style in the game, and it's like auto chess. It's like the same reason you like Ensemble Stars. That's like my Ensemble Stars right there. Yeah. I can't wait to
see.
play it.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's my meme answer. There you go.
This is just turning into what's your favorite meme game? Anyway,
Feng.
Feng.
I mean, I actually have like a real, I guess, game.
I mean, what are you saying? I don't like Ensemble Stars?
No. I was actually gonna say.
Alright.
Okay, well,
Ugh.
I don't know if you guys know this game, but when I say it, I know for a fact there's gonna be people in the comments who are gonna be like, "Feng, why did you mention it?" It's a game called Danganronpa,
I know
and
the anime.
Oh, I've heard of it. Yeah.
it is classic. Classic in the
Mm.
sense that it is fucked up to the core. And it is memed to hell and back. And it is one of the most iconic games and media that's anime styled till this day. And
Whoa,
if
I
you
didn't
knew
know that.
the history of how this game was actually brought and popularized into the US, it's even more of a meme. Basically, what happened is there was no official translation, so this whole thing was translated by one guy on a what is it called, like a forum thread.
Right.
And so they would do it like line by line by line by dialogue by
Right.
dialogue. Yeah. So yeah, it's genuinely like.
Interesting.
I keep talking about, games breaking fourth walls and stuff. This game and Doki Doki Literature Club is probably, the reason why I like it so much. But yeah. I mean,
How old
Genshin's
is
the
it?
obvious, but this is out in like 2011, probably 2012, 2013.
Wasn't the
Somewhere over there.
anime before that?
No, the anime came out after, and the anime was too
Oh.
promoted.
Oh,
So,
that's
yeah.
I didn't know it was like the opposite of what I thought. Interesting.
Mhm. There are 3 games in total, and they officially ended it with the 3rd game. Like it's done
Mhm.
because the director was like, I don't want to make it a cash cow. I don't care. This is my vision, and I want to end it right then and there.
Okay.
And
Would
that has
Final
my
Fantasy
respect.
count? Would
Which
Final
one?
Fantasy count as like anime styled?
Yeah, it
Just in
would.
general.
Probably,
It would, right?
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
if that's the case, FF14 goated, in my opinion.
Well,
I'm actually so bummed out. I've had no time to play the newest expansion. It breaks my heart every day.
if we're talking
Yeah.
about serious answers, Persona 3.
Oh, we
Dude,
weren't talking about serious
Persona-
answers?
Persona is good, man. I haven't played 5 yet, but 3 and 4 was fantastic.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next question.
But yeah,
What's your favorite brand of water?
Really?
Why? Do you know why? You know why I'm asking this? What is that? Spring water? Is that
spring water. That's it. That's
That's a
it's
brand?
365. Yeah, it's just spring. It's nice, cheap water, hydration.
Dude, the
Yes,
reason why
thumbs
I'm
up.
bringing this up? Oh my god! Here we go. People can taste the difference in water. I think
can't.
everybody. You can't.
I can't.
Okay, some people can't. Some people can.
I can.
If you ever tasted bad water, you know it tastes bad.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It's to the point where like coffee shops need to have like triple reverse osmosis filtered water.
Yeah.
It
The
affects
wa-
the coffee too.
The worst water I've ever drank in my life is called Niagara water.
Uh,
And it's a brand, but weirdly,
traumatized you, man.
they sell it in Florida, which is weird.
What?
I went
Are
to
you sure?
I went to Disney World. That's the only water that they were selling in the vending machine. I drank it. It literally tastes like paper. And like because I was taking it around and it was less cold, it got like warm. It actually felt like I was chewing on paper. And then like
water.
Yeah.
We're talking about water.
Yes. Oh my god! If you ever had this water, it's the worst tasting water I've ever tasted in my life. Now the reason
what is it? Yeah, I was gonna say, what is your favorite?
My favorite.
I was so traumatized.
Dude, you know how expensive water is at theme parks, dude. It's like $3 or $4 for like. And then, obviously, I was there with my girlfriend. And then, like, she was like, "Yeah, this tastes terrible." And then we had a conversation about this. I was like, "You know, I have my favorite water," and she's like, "What's that?" And I said, "Deer Park." And then she looks at me. She goes, "Ew."
I forgot. Didn't you say you wanted to be sponsored by Deer Park?
She was like, "Ew, Deer Park tastes terrible."
Yo.
I'm like, "What do you mean? It's the best tasting water." And she was like, "I don't know." And then I was like, "What's it? Fiji? Fiji's pretty good. I think Fiji's better than Deer Park, but you know, taste buds. I got my own taste buds."
I water connoisseur. Feng, what is your?
I was gonna say tap water.
Tap water?
Water.
This is how you guys make me realize how low maintenance I actually am. I mean, if I really had to pick one, I guess Voss, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Because I like the bottle packaging.
Yeah.
But then that's what the packaging is, not even the water.
Yo, the bottle makes a difference. I'm telling you, the way the bottle is shaped makes it taste different.
Oh.
So maybe.
How are you the boomer?
What do you mean? Yo, you guys let me know in comments. Does the bottle makes a difference? I think so.
It does. It actually does. Yeah.
Dude, you open a Fiji water and you're like, "Oh yes, clean water. It's square, rectangular. Oh, this is good." And then you take some random shit and you're like, "It's all flimsy." Those bottles that you can crush with like 2 fingers.
Hey, they're saving the environment.
Yeah.
All right, are we going to go down that rabbit hole? I'm just saying.
You know, it's I can't taste the difference anyway.
You haven't
about
had
you?
Niagara
What's your
waters.
question?
I still don't know how you can taste paper from water. Like that's actually the funniest description ever.
Dude, I'm still traumatized by that water. It literally felt like I took a piece of paper out of a printer and I soaked it in water and then I ate that paper. That's what it felt like.
Dude, what are you saying?
It was so bad. It was so bad. Out of all the things that I'm very passionate about in my life, this is one of them. It's like, oh my god, I would never drink that water ever again.
Breaking news: famous Genshin lore streamer complains about paper water.
Anyways,
Man.
next question.
So since we were talking about cosplays and stuff, I'm wondering, you know, it doesn't seem like we have a lot of cosplayers that watch this podcast, so I want to ask you guys, especially you two, if you were given, you know, the chance to cosplay whatever character you want, who would you cosplay? No questions asked. First person immediately in your head.
What I want rather than what other people want from us.
Yeah, who do you want to cosplay?
I have one. Do you have one?
I have 2. Go ahead.
You can only pick one.
Oh. That's hard.
ADHD moment.
Yeah, I know, right? I say Sieg. If I'm gonna cosplay, I gotta go all out. So Siegfried from Honkai Impact. That'd be pretty dope. Yeah.
Good choice. Very you. Yep.
I'm torn between 2.
Same. That was me. My other was Shao, just because Shao height. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Shao
gonna say.
gang.
I thought you were gonna say Siegfried and Kevin.
Yeah, I was thinking Kevin too.
Oh, I didn't think about Kevin. Kevin would be pretty lit, actually.
Okay. The heck?
He's a boomer. I forget about him sometimes. Ancestor, you know.
I'll give you two answers, but I'll give you the first answer that came to my head first, since that was the question.
Okay. Otto?
Yes.
But no, seriously?
Yes.
Bro, we should you go Otto, I go Siegfried. That'd be like mad memes.
Because no matter how many people hate Otto, I think he's cool. This is just a perspective of difference in opinion.
Yeah, he does have hella style. He's actually a fantastic character too.
He just did some
he's very
random bad
well
shit.
written.
He's extremely well written.
Yeah,
I hate his guts. Don't get me wrong. But
He just did a lot of bad shit.
Yeah.
I think that one of the reasons why I resonate with Otto is more because like aside from like bad stuff or good stuff,
Personality?
he's just smart.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I like being smart. It's, and on brand it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Other than him, probably Welt, because it'll be easy for me to cosplay Welt.
Dude.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, I just need to swap out this glasses with my old one because it looks just like it. Just do my hair regularly.
Yeah.
I just need his outfit. Yeah. And the cane because he's an old man, the boomer.
Yep.
How
Dude,
very interesting.
It's on brand. Imagine me in a Welt cosplay going through the convention center with the cane.
I mean, why are you doing this to yourself?
I know who I am. Okay, let's just be honest.
I know who I am.
Let's just be honest.
It is pretty crucial to be able to act in character for the character that you're dressed up as. It doesn't matter if you're taking pictures at home by yourself, but when you actually take the character to a convention, you really got to act like them because people expect you to do that. Yeah. They see you not as who you are, but as the character that you're dressed as.
I actually meant to ask that because I've only just learned about cosplay culture, like literally going to Anime Expo. I thought it was just like you dress up and that's it. I didn't realize like the culture behind it because I was hanging out with who was it? I was hanging out with Ying and Brax and Tenten and one. It's like everybody was like surrounding and like taking pictures, and then they were asking questions, and they're like, "Why did you pick this character?" And then they were getting into character, and I was like, "Whoa!" This is like a whole thing, and it was really dope to see.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I mean, it's
definitely. The culture is definitely different in, I guess, America compared to Asia when it comes to cosplaying. In Asia, is like, there's definitely, with every country or continent, it's like, there's always going to be people who are, you can tell that they're dressed up for fun. They're almost like dressed up for Halloween, it's for fun. And then you can tell some people come here, the moment they step onto convention ground, they're like, this is my studio, baby. Yeah. Cameras, lights, flash, action. Like, we're ready to go. So I feel like when people like that come into conventions, it's almost like they are putting up an expectation for other people. So it's like people will come up to them and they won't even, they won't be like, "Excuse me, ma'am," or something. They will be like, "Hey, Eula, like, can I take a picture with you?" And then like you have to be able to respond to the name Eula because you are Eula.
So interesting, huh?
Yeah. I mean, that's why like during Anime NYC, so many people were yelling at me across the whole arena because I was like walking as Yai, right? And the people were just like, "When the hell's your banner?" I'm like, "How am I supposed to know that?" So yeah.
That's great.
That's such a stupid question.
I know. Someone would come up and be like, "I'm waiting for you." I'm like, "I'm gonna pull for you. I have like 145 wishes." I'm like, "Thanks, bro. Me too." And he's like, "What do you mean, you too?" But yeah.
We got to see Scaramouche cosplay just stepping on everybody at a convention.
Oh my god. Honestly, I wish I was cosplaying as Scaramouche. Imagine how fun it is. You go there, you act like you're the king of everything, and everybody just lets you do whatever because
like the personality?
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So yeah.
Okay, well, Honkai team, if you ever need a cosplayer to be Welt, I'm right here. I just need a couple days paid lesson for acting, and I'm right there. Just
paid lesson for acting.
Yes, and while I'm at it, some special powers that I can learn.
I think your personality is kind of close to Welt. I'll be honest with you.
Welt or Otto?
Well, I think you have a lot of similarities to Welt, actually.
Not Otto.
Also, Otto
too, but I think more Welt than Otto. I just personally don't like Otto.
Yeah, same.
I
You know what? I say this all the time. If Otto was good, I think, and he was like IRL, right? I think that personality type I would have ended up becoming besties with. It's just all the atrocities he's committed. That's why I hate his guts so much.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
Feng, your answer to your own question, I'm assuming yeah.
No. I mean, well, if it's a character I want to cosplay, Alicia. Are you kidding me? Her share of the human ego? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I would
that
do
be
anything for
fire.
that.
That shit's so hard to cosplay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where are you gonna get that fucking? What is that? What is that thing called? What is it called? Stingray? Wait, that's not a stingray.
Manta Ray?
Yeah.
Manta Ray?
Yeah. And you know when people be spamming that shit when they're playing the game, it comes out every 2 seconds.
Island. You and me gotta be the Manta Ray. I get one wing and you get the other. And we just like
all day. Woo! Making a sound effect. Fucking paid by the minute. That would be funny.
That'd be funny as hell.
Yeah, one day we'll go to a place. I'll cosplay as well. You know, Unreal cosplay as Siegfried, and we'll get Elysia on top, and then Siegfried and Will on the side going woo the whole time. Yeah, we'll make it happen.
Hell yeah!
All right, thank you everybody for watching. I think that's the end of this podcast.
Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, let us know your answers in the comments, and if you do see any of us, if you did see us,
let us know. Let us know.
Yeah. Okay. Bye. Bye.